Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company of Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're going to have a 1v1 on Kholodny Ferma. Kholodny, as we all call it. But anyways, we have a 1v1, and our heroes today are going to be Dullahan, playing for the Germans. And we have Lieutenant PauL playing for the Soviets of the Red Army. So, this is a, well, I don't think I need to say much about the replay at the beginning. Let's just go ahead and watch it. So, Dullahan went ahead and built his tier 1 right away and is getting himself a sniper right off the bat. So, that is what I was about to say. This is a replay where Dullahan is trying to, well, yeah, show off a strategy he's working on, and that is to get a fast sniper. And, well, I didn't know it was this fast. This is the first time I'm seeing it. I would have expected, I don't know, maybe MG sniper or something like the Volks sniper MG old tactics from Vico. But no, we have the sniper right off the bat with only a Pioneer to support. We will see how effective that is. I will put a hotkey on him right there. He is number 1, and we will jump to him as often as we can to check him out. In any case, Lieutenant PauL is doing pretty much a standard for a Soviet player. He's getting himself 2 conscript squads, one already on the field camping in the south, the other one going also to the south to help out or support his other conscript squad. In the meantime, the combat engineers are going up to the north, just camping around. Nobody actually went for this point, which is sometimes, or most of the times, a big point of contention in the early game. You see people rushing for it and jumping into this house to deny it. Why? I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting strategy. People much smarter than me know why they're going for it, but, well, I just see it happen all the time. In any case, down south, we see the Pioneers just camping around, supported by the Sniper, so very nice. The Sniper is going to be most useful while supporting a squad, even if it is only a Pioneer. It's going to take one shot, killing one conscript instantly, and those Pioneers are now a more formidable threat to that Sniper. Sniper is being moved quite effectively, not rushing in to take damage. It's going to take another shot at a conscript, bringing it down to 4, but he is now, oh, there he goes, nice control there by Dullahan, making sure that the Sniper doesn't get out of position, and now we have a Grenadier squad rushing into the zone to support. Sniper does get into the heavy cover, using that for concealment. He is not going to be able to keep his cover, but he does jump into the cover once again. Remember that the Sniper for the Germans does keep his cover a little bit after jumping out of the cover itself, so he... Sorry, I'm talking about the camouflage, the cloak, not the cover. Keeps the camouflage after jumping out of cover for a couple extra seconds as opposed to the Soviet snipers. So very nice usage there by Dullahan. He managed to retreat it and put it into that house, doing some big damage onto these squads. They are down 2 and 3 men respectively, 3 to 3 actually, so it's down to 3 on each squad, and they now have to face off against a Grenadier and a Pioneer, so they're now, even it's just these squads on their own, they're in a losing fight. This conscript goes down to 1 man, has to hit retreat, is going to make it out of there though, and the other one goes down to 2 men, is going to retreat. So very nice early engagement by Dullahan, getting himself a victory there in the south. His Pioneers are still at 3 men, and the Grenadiers are basically untouched. The Sniper didn't even take a shot, and he now has an MG42 on the field to support. It is a gamble type of strategy, and very nice uses of the Sniper's cloak. He is jumping him into cover to stop those shots coming in, so very nice. Sniper takes a shot, gets 1 kill there, and since he's in cover, he recloaks quite quickly and takes more shots. So it's very nice to see, actually, very quite refreshing to see the German Sniper being in play now after this patch. You would only see Soviet snipers in the field now, and because Soviet players are actually now finding that other strategies aside from the Su-85 and the sniper spam are viable, it is giving the German Sniper a chance to actually shine and be used. Obviously, though, if the Soviet player goes for tier 1 right now and gets a sniper, this one would be in a lot of trouble if he can get baited into a counter snipe. Even if he doesn't get baited into a counter snipe, since the Soviet sniper does have 2 men, it actually has a straight out advantage. So, Sniper is in the north, just capturing territory. He does have a Grenadier squad over here on the far left, or the far north side. Whatever, on this side of the map, so he's gonna get an early, how do you say it, damn it. Basically, he's going to know if infantry is coming, so he's well aware of this infantry coming into this side of the map, so the sniper isn't really in any risk of capturing territory. He is going into this position. He's going to jump his grenadiers into the house, delaying these guys, getting shot by the MG42 on the side, and also getting shot by the sniper at the same time. Molotov does go into the house by Lieutenant PauL, but he manages, or Dullahan manages, to simply jump out of the house before taking any damage, so his grenadiers are damaged in health, but they are still at 4 men, retaining their entire firepower. So very nice usage. In the south, we do see a conscript squad just going around, and it's going to start decapping the territory, while in the center we do have a grenadier squad with an LMG just sitting around not doing much. There they go. We'll see where he positions them. And we do see that tier 2 is now up for Dullahan. Very nice. So he's now going to have a half track, allowing him to reinforce on the field, get those flamethrower upgrades to be even more aggressive, and put the hurt on Lieutenant PauL. PauL at the same time has himself, well, only 3 conscript squads and nothing else. Will be interesting to see what he decides to go for. MG42 was being a little bit forward and is now getting rushed by 2 conscript squads and a flamethrower engineer. It is not supported by anything other than the sniper. The sniper is in a bad position to be able to help him out. The MG42 does stop and set up. It needs to get out of there. It needs to retreat. It does hit retreat. It's going to pack up and leave down to 1 man, but it does get decrewed. Quite an unfortunate loss there for Dullahan. That MG42 stopped and set up in the worst position possible. And we now have the half-track in the area trying to stop the cap or the taking of that MG42, but the MG42 was too far away, too close to the enemy base, and Lieutenant PauL simply takes his spoils and retreats. Sniper still on the field, didn't get retreated, he's just, walked away. He is about halfway, a little bit more than halfway towards his Ved 1. And we do see that Dullahan has also chosen his doctrine, which will allow him to get the camouflage ability on all of his other units, basically. We'll see what he decides to do with this one. And as well as Lieutenant PauL to get himself his doctrine, which gives him those guard rifles, which are now hitting the field. That on top of the MG42 does actually give him quite a nice advantage as far as infantry capabilities, but the sniper is going to be obviously a thorn on his side and constantly picking away at his manpower. Sniper in a little bit of a tough spot here, getting shot at from behind. The half-track did take some shots by the PTRS, but it didn't look like they actually penetrated that well, and they didn't do that much damage. The Grenadiers are going to get reinforced on the fly over here, while the sniper is garrisoned in the church, taking some pot shots at these Guards Rifle. Guards Rifle, excellent target for the sniper, since they are going to be producing a higher manpower bleed for Lieutenant PauL. Panzer Grenadiers very nicely positioned to chase away these Guards Rifle, preventing them from throwing a nade or trying to take out that sniper. So far, very nice uses of the sniper for Dullahan, making him very, very useful. So far, 11 kills and very close to Ved 1. One more shot should actually do it, but he's not going to be able to take a shot right there. And as soon as the veterancy starts rolling onto that sniper, he is going to be able to get some nice abilities. I believe at Ved 1 they also get the... Wait. Oh yeah, I forget, this isn't the Soviet sniper. I was thinking about the sprint ability. No, the sniper gets the incendiary round, which is a very nice ability. It stuns like units next to it, so it could potentially be used for counter sniping, I believe. But yeah, we'll see if that comes into play. Anyways, in the center of the map, we do have the Grenadiers getting pinned down by the stolen MG42. They do end up having to retreat. The MG42 had packed up and jumped out of the house, so it might have been possible to keep him on the field, but unfortunately he decides not to. Panzer Grenadiers do go for a small flank on the MG42, manage to get it down to 2 men, but the Guards Rifle and Conscripts are in the area to support. Conscripts hitting the dirt right in front of them, getting a little bit of cover. Might have been a nice candidate there for a bundle nade, but I don't think he has enough munitions for a bundle nade. He had already thrown one into the house, damaging some of the Guards Rifles, but didn't actually manage to get a kill. And the half-track goes down to those PTRS rifles. It's something you need to be very careful of. Those PTRS rifles, while not impressive per shot, they are going to plink away steadily at the health of those vehicles. And a half-track, while not as fragile as a scout car, is still going to go down relatively fast. Sniper a little bit back on the field, taking some shots, did get damaged. We will see if Dullahan decides to build himself a bunker for for the medics to get the health back on his sniper. I don't think he wants to lose it. And the sniper now has that vet 1 and is almost well on its way to get vet 2. Harassment by the conscripts down at the south, getting that fuel point. They are going to get shot by that sniper and chased away by this grenadier squad. They are probably going to have to retreat. Grenadiers are pursuing, and the sniper's probably going to take one more shot before they get away. No, he actually decides to simply just move away with the sniper and probably going to go for the cap himself. Grenadiers do move into the area to start fighting off that. Pioneers up a little bit in the center, getting chased away by the conscript squads. And we now see that a Stug is being produced for Dullahan. Interesting choice. Not a bad choice, obviously. It is going to be able to essentially counter anything that might come out of Tier 3. And Tier 1 or 2 for the matter. I mean, Tier 2 doesn't really have any vehicles, but yeah, I mean, for Tier 3, pretty much anything that comes out of there will be able to be countered by that Stug. So yeah, not a bad choice, I would say. Sniper capturing that fuel point while cloaked. And we have these grenadiers just capping these points, or decapping it looks like. Didn't actually finish the cap there. Center point, we do have... No, I thought those were mines, those were just wheels. Panzer Grenadiers chasing off some conscripts with PPSHs. Nothing really on the field to stop that Stug. There is a... well, there's a T-70 that is going to be very effective at harassing the infantry for Dullahan and might, if caught out of position, take out that sniper quite easily. But it is no match for the Stug, so it is going to have to keep itself on the sides and quite mobile if he doesn't want to get caught out of position by that Stug. Guards rifle in the center at 3 men, taking some shots at that Stug. One of the PTRS rifle managed to hit, but the sniper is tearing them apart. They do go down to 1 man, but the sniper is not going to be able to take a shot at the end. Oh, actually he did, but he missed. Wow, very lucky guards rifle there. They did drop one of their PTRS rifles, which needs to get picked up by a squad, but there is an MG42 in this house preventing them from doing so. That Panzer Grenadier is in a heap of trouble. And was that a mine? Wow, I think that was a mine. I didn't actually notice that. So the T-70 looked like it hit a mine right there. He is in a world of hurt, and the Stugs just move up behind him and takes him out. Conscripts are Uraing to try to get an 18-8 on that Stug. They are going to be managing to throw it, and it does crit, getting damage on the engine, but there's still nothing on the field that those Soviets can do to kill it. Conscripts do manage to, well, end up running away, and there's still that PTRS rifle there. Panzer Grenadiers are over here, so the Panzer Grenadiers could actually pick up the PTRS rifle if they are so inclined. Stug opening up on that MG42. They got stolen. It is probably going to collapse the house if they don't get out of there. Sniper taking some shots at that MG42, but not managing to actually kill any of them. And the MG42 does reposition itself inside the house and try to shoot at those Panzer Grenadiers. And finally decides to jump out of the house before it collapses on top of them and moves away. PTRS rifle still in the center. Sniper in the area just to cover. And we have Blitzkrieg, or tactical movement that is, being used for the infantry. Pioneers getting into the zone to defend, or not defend, but repair? No, they moved a little bit forward. Not sure what they're doing exactly. They might be wanting to repair that Stug on the field. Guards rifle do jump into the very rickety house to take some shots at the Stug. They do manage to do some damage, almost bringing it down to half health about now. But they risk a lot actually doing so. Southern side, we have Guards rifle engaging Grenadiers. Grenadiers are 3 men, so they are going to lose that fight. Probably a nade is going to go down by those Guards rifle as well. No, probably not. Sniper in the center opening up on that MG42 that got stolen. Stug opening up on the MG42 as well. Stug not the best at killing infantry though. Panzer Grenadiers having to run away from the north. And there goes the house. So yeah, very unwise move by Lieutenant PauL there. I mean, early in the game, yes, houses are great, but later on, especially once you have a tank up there, you don't want to jump into a house that low in health because you are going to lose your stuff. Ooh, Grenadier getting caught in a bad position, getting stuck in the threads of this Stug, trying to retreat. The conscripts do actually end up picking up that PTRS rifle. That is going to give them very nice anti-tank capabilities, because on top of that 18-8, well, no, never mind, they actually drop it again. And there go the Panzer Grenadiers. They are going to rush in. No, it looks like they wanted to rush in and get that PTRS, but they noticed that there's still that MG42, and they decide against it because it isn't the best choice. 2 PTRS rifles now dropped in the center. Those Guards rifle need to pick one of those up at the very least. But it doesn't look like they want to do that. That MG42 did get taken out, so the Guards rifle have to retreat, and the Panzer Grenadiers are now basically unopposed. Pioneers back on the field now for Dullahan, repairing that Stug on the field. Very risky to do so because those units are going to take more damage. And there we go, PTRS rifle now on those Panzer Grenadiers. The second PTRS rifle could get picked up, but he decides to instead put it on one of the Pioneers while retreating his Panzer Grenadiers. Interesting choice. Pioneer's not the most combat effective units, but I guess they might put that to use if possible. Church getting pelted by that Stug. And there it goes down. So I gotta say, very, very, very poor judgment here by Dullahan. Jumping all those units into those rickety collapsible houses is not the best choice. Combat Engineer Squad, I think, got executed on the retreat by the Sniper. Sniper still on the field, now at Veteran C2, getting himself increased rate of fire on his weapon. So he's going to be picking away at all those units quite fast. MG42 got recruited and is now going to get decrewed by the Sniper. Oh, he actually misses that shot. Learn to aim, noob. Nah, kidding. Very nice Sniper. 33 kills now on the Sniper so far, so I have to say, it is more than paid for itself. It has been very effective, very nice choice to get it as a tier 1 unit, I guess. Panzer Grenadiers are going to get mauled here out in the open by those PPSHs. They are going to retreat, but I don't think they're going to make it. PauL did get a little bit of a sniper rage and was rushing his conscripts in to try to take them down, but he did actually manage to kill that Panzer Grenadier on the retreat with all those submachine guns on the run. And there he goes. The 3 conscript squads are doing quite a nice push in the center. All this German infantry, while, you know, is a deterrent, it is not, you know, enough to stop it right now. They do manage to jump into heavy cover, forcing them to actually die. DP light machine gun getting dropped, and now we have a Grenadier squad, which is completely ridiculous. It has a LMG-42 and a DP light machine gun. You can put that, and it's gonna probably output more damage than the MG-42. That's ridiculous. Wow. Looks like a Panzer IV is now being produced for Dullahan. He did lose his Stug, unfortunately. Very costly, though, for Lieutenant PauL to get that Stug. And the Sniper is still on the field, coming back up behind the infantry now. Nice nade goes in on top of these Guards rifle, killing 3 of them. They are down to 2 man now. The MG-42 does set up and starts taking some shots at these squads, suppressing 2 of them. The Panzer Grenadiers do manage to make it out, but the Sniper is a little bit further back. There he goes. He's moving up, and it's probably going to start picking away at that MG-42. In the meantime, those Panzer Grenadiers that split off are going up to the north and are going to start capping territory as they can. Grenadier squad does decide to retreat when it was down to 2 men. Still 1 Grenadier squad with 4 men on there, and is that the one with the DP light machine gun? It is. So that one can actually output so much fire. It is actually going to go up against that MG-42, and with the Sniper support, that gunner gets killed instantly. Getting flanked, the Sniper, by those Guards rifles, but he's using very nice usage of the cover, hiding himself. But oh no, he's exposed. He does run away. Is he actually going to be able to make it out? Panzer IV does make it into the field just in time to stop those Guards rifles from killing the Sniper, and that T-70 is also stopped cold by that Panzer IV. Very nice call there by Dullahan by getting that Panzer IV, and that T-70 was a nice choice by Lieutenant PauL, I gotta say, but unfortunately Dullahan was 1 step ahead of him and already had a effective counter for it on the field. Guards rifle jumping into the house. This house, I guess, is not that bad of a choice at this point. It is at full health, so it can take some punishment. But, you know, after it's half health, it is quite questionable to try to do so. 18-8 going on top of the half track. These guards, conscripts have to back away. Sniper taking shot at those guardsmen on the house. They are taking shots at that Panzer IV, doing some amount of damage, but they are slowly dying. They have to jump out of the house and run away. the same time, T-70 up in the north, I think it did actually manage to get a kill. Yeah, it managed to get a kill on those Pioneers that had that PTRS rifle. So like I mentioned earlier, I mean, still not a bad choice to pick it up with the Pioneers because you are denying it to your enemy, but the Pioneers aren't the most combat effective units, so effectively the PTRS rifle was lost. It wasn't as effective as it could have been. And now we do see a Flak Panzer hitting the field for Dullahan. That is going to be quite effective now. T-70 can't really do much against it. And there are Guards Rifle, which it can die against if it gets, you know, buttoned down and shot at by those PTRS rifles. But with the support of the Panzer IV, I don't think it has much to be afraid of. Racer wire getting destroyed. Not sure why there was racer wire there. Probably up in the early game and never actually checked it. And the Panzer IV moves around trying to hunt that T-70. It does catch a T-70. Sorry, guys. It does catch a T-70 out of position. It is going to get up behind it, but there are two Guards Rifle coming up, and a conscript chasing it away, potentially getting a 18-8 on it. T-70 does a little ring around that destroyed house, and the Flak Panzer hits the field in force and starts shooting away at that infantry. Flak Panzer quite effective against infantry, not the best, but it is going to do a lot of damage. Panzer IV taking some shots, doing a lot of damage on those Guards Rifle. Bundle Nade goes on top of the Guards Rifle, bringing him down to very low amounts of units and having to run away. T-70 does get killed by the Panzer IV, and that squad of conscripts got annihilated. So I think that's it. What else can Lieutenant PauL do? Not much. There is an MG42 set up a little bit further back, but that Flak Panzer is going to make it run away, and Lieutenant PauL decides to throw in the towel. Can't deal with this. That sniper has been so ridiculous. Even though it's already dead, it has been so worth it for Dullahan. Did so much damage to Lieutenant PauL that I almost want to try it out myself. Snipers are great, and again, it's very refreshing and very nice to see that German snipers are now being utilized. Previous patches, they were essentially useless because they could get counter-sniped so easily, and while they still can get counter-sniped, it is not a certainty that, you know, that Soviet player is going to go tier 1, so you can do a gamble and try to get your own sniper. So anyways, awesome game. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you guys did too. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send me, I will put the email on the description below, so you can send me the replays there. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.